Hey there, fellow Americans. In today's video, I'm bringing you breaking news that could potentially change the financial landscape for millions of Social Security and SSDI recipients across the nation. Donald Trump has just unveiled a groundbreaking economic relief plan set to take effect in February 2025, featuring stimulus checks worth $7,650. But before we dive deep into this game-changing announcement, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any crucial updates about your benefits and financial opportunities. The political landscape is buzzing with excitement as former President Trump's team has outlined what could be one of the most significant economic relief packages in recent history. But what does this mean for you, and how can you ensure you're eligible for these substantial stimulus checks? Let's break down this extraordinary development that has caught the attention of millions of Americans, particularly those depending on Social Security and SSDI benefits. The proposed stimulus package, which has been carefully crafted to address the ongoing economic challenges faced by vulnerable Americans, represents a dramatic shift in approach to financial assistance. You might be wondering, why $7,650 specifically? According to Trump's economic advisors, this figure was calculated based on comprehensive research into the rising cost of living, inflation rates, and the specific needs of Social Security and SSDI recipients. But is this amount enough to make a real difference in people's lives? The timing of this announcement is particularly interesting, coming at a crucial moment when many Americans are still struggling with post-pandemic economic recovery and rising inflation. The question on everyone's mind is, how will this massive stimulus initiative be funded? Trump's team has outlined a detailed funding strategy that involves restructuring existing federal programs and implementing new revenue-generating measures, but let's examine what this means for the average American taxpayer. One of the most pressing questions I've been receiving from viewers is about eligibility requirements. Who exactly qualifies for these $7,650 checks? The good news is that the criteria appear to be more inclusive than previous stimulus programs. If you're currently receiving Social Security benefits, including retirement, disability, or SSI, you're likely to be automatically eligible. But what about SSDI recipients? The plan specifically includes provisions for SSDI beneficiaries, recognizing their unique financial challenges and needs. The implementation timeline is particularly aggressive, with checks scheduled to roll out in just 3 days from the announcement date in February 2025. This rapid deployment raises several important questions. How will the government ensure accurate distribution? What systems are in place to prevent fraud? And most importantly, how can recipients prepare to receive these funds efficiently? Many of you have asked about the verification process. According to the proposed plan, the Social Security Administration will play a crucial role in validating eligible recipients. But what steps should you take now to ensure your information is up to date? I'll share some essential tips that could save you headaches down the road when these checks start rolling out. The economic impact of this stimulus package extends far beyond individual recipients. Economic experts project that injecting billions of dollars into the hands of Social Security and SSDI recipients could have a significant multiplier effect on the broader economy. But what does this mean for local businesses, housing markets, and overall economic growth? Let's explore the potential ripple effects of this massive financial initiative. Another crucial aspect of this plan is its potential impact on future Social Security benefits. Many viewers have expressed concern about whether accepting these stimulus checks could affect their regular benefits. I'm happy to report that according to the current proposal, these stimulus payments would be completely separate from regular Social Security and SSDI benefits, with no impact on existing payment schedules or amounts. The political implications of this announcement are significant, especially considering the timing relative to future electoral cycles. But how does this proposal compare to previous stimulus efforts, and what can we learn from past experiences? Let's examine the key differences and improvements incorporated into this new plan. One particularly innovative aspect of the 2025 stimulus package is its inclusion of financial literacy resources and support services. Recipients won't just receive a check, they'll also have access to guidance on making the most of these funds. But what kind of support will be available, and how can recipients access these resources? The distribution mechanism for these checks has been streamlined compared to previous stimulus efforts. Direct deposit will be the primary method, but what about those who don't have bank accounts? The plan includes provisions for alternative payment methods, ensuring no eligible recipient is left behind. However, what steps should you take now to ensure you're set up for the fastest possible payment? Consumer advocacy groups have raised important questions about protecting recipients from fraud and scams. With such large amounts being distributed, what security measures are being implemented? How can recipients protect themselves from potential fraudsters who might try to take advantage of this situation? The impact on different demographic groups varies significantly. While all Social Security and SSDI recipients are included, how will this stimulus affect those with different levels of benefits? What about individuals who receive multiple types of benefits? Understanding these nuances is crucial for recipients to maximize their benefits. State and local governments are preparing to support this federal initiative. But what role will they play in the distribution process? How might state-specific programs complement these federal stimulus payments? These are important considerations for recipients who might be eligible for additional state-level assistance. The international community is watching this development closely. How might this massive stimulus package affect global markets and the value of the dollar? What can we learn from similar programs implemented in other countries? These global perspectives offer valuable insights into the potential long-term impacts of such a significant economic intervention. Looking ahead, what does this stimulus package mean for the future of Social Security and disability benefits? Could this set a precedent for future economic relief efforts? The answers to these questions could reshape our understanding of social safety nets and government assistance programs. Healthcare considerations are also part of the package. How might this financial relief affect Medicare and Medicaid recipients? What additional healthcare-related benefits or programs might be implemented alongside these stimulus payments? Understanding these connections is crucial for recipients who rely on multiple government programs. The technology infrastructure supporting this massive distribution effort has been significantly upgraded. But what does this mean for recipients? How can they track their payments, resolve issues, and get support when needed? The digital systems being put in place represent a major advancement in government payment processing. Environmental considerations have not been forgotten in this plan. The digital-first approach to distribution is expected to significantly reduce paper waste compared to previous stimulus efforts. But what other environmental impacts might this economic injection have? How might recipients use these funds to support sustainable living practices? Community organizations and social service agencies are gearing up to support recipients during this process. What resources will be available at the local level? How can recipients connect with these support services? Understanding the available support network is crucial for maximizing the benefits of these stimulus payments. The timing of the payments raises interesting questions about seasonal economic patterns. Why was February 2025 chosen for the rollout? How might this timing affect different sectors of the economy? Understanding these temporal factors can help recipients plan their use of these funds more effectively. Legal experts have weighed in on various aspects of the stimulus package. What rights do recipients have? What appeal processes are in place if there are issues with payments? Understanding the legal framework surrounding these payments is essential for protecting recipients' interests. Financial advisors are already developing strategies to help recipients make the most of these substantial payments. What are the best approaches for different financial situations? How can recipients balance immediate needs with long-term financial security? These considerations are crucial for maximizing the impact of these stimulus funds. The role of advocacy groups in shaping this stimulus package cannot be understated. How did their input influence the final proposal? What ongoing role will they play in monitoring implementation and suggesting improvements? Understanding these dynamics helps explain why the package takes its current form. As we approach the implementation date, what final preparations should recipients make? How can they ensure they receive their payments as quickly as possible? What documentation should they gather? These practical considerations are crucial for a smooth rollout. Remember, staying informed is your best strategy for maximizing the benefits of this stimulus package. Keep watching this channel for updates, analysis, and practical advice as we approach the February 2025 rollout date. Don't forget to like this video, share it with others who might benefit from this information, and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on this developing story. And there you have it, a comprehensive look at Trump's February 2025 economic relief plan and its $7,650 stimulus checks for Social Security and SSDI recipients. What are your thoughts on this massive economic initiative? Share your opinions in the comments below, and let's continue this important discussion. Until next time, stay informed and financially savvy.